Hi, welcome to Solidity Magazine TV. I'm Rachel B. Kaplan, and I'm a yoga teacher of 14 years and counting. I also hold a degree in clinical nutrition, and I've been a health and wellness enthusiast my entire life. I am so honored and feel very privileged to share my knowledge and passion about health with all of you. My vision for this show, Higher Health Now with Rachel, is for you to have a place where you can find your definition of health and self-love and ultimately tap into your true self. So before I go into my presentation for today, I do want to just make sure that we are connected on social media. Either Facebook me at Rachel B. Kaplan or follow me on Instagram at higher_health. Also take down my email address, rachel@higherhealthnow.com. If at any point during these episodes you have questions, challenges, obstacles you're working through, or any wins to share, if you're actually following me and doing any of the activities and homeworks that I'm suggesting, please let me know. I would love to hear from you and hear how I can better serve you if you're having any troubles or challenges. All right, so my favorite topic, well, it's all my favorite topic really. Health in general is just my favorite to talk about. But today's episode is all about exercise strategies to maximize your results. So let's talk about this real quick. Exercise may be the closest thing to being the fountain of youth. Not only does regular activity strengthen your muscles and improve heart and lung function, but it can also reduce your risk of illness and disease, stimulate the growth of new brain cells, and add years to your life. Studies show that just 30 minutes of physical activity on most days is all that's required to reap big benefits. There are lots of reasons why exercise is important, if not critical, for our health. Check the ones on the next slide that are most important to you. Keeps you young, reduces infections, prevent heart attacks, ease asthma, controls blood sugar, protect against cancer, combat stress, relieves hot flashes, protects men's health, and helps to prolong your life. In a nutshell, exercise helps us move better, look better, feel better, and age better. But the fact is, many of us aren't exercising nearly as often as we should. Hopefully, today's episode will help you get going in the right direction. First, let's look at roadblocks, strategies, and motivation, and ideas to get you going. The bottom line is making exercise a big enough priority. Once I decided to make it a priority, everything fell into place. I started losing unwanted fat and trimming down. I felt better and looked better. This gave me more motivation to keep going. Will one workout make a difference? Probably not. Will 4 workouts make a difference? Not really. Would 208 workouts a year make a difference? Absolutely. Before starting any activity, think about how active you are now and what a realistic short-term activity level goal is for you, for the next 2 to 3 weeks or so. If you haven't been very active and you feel pretty out of shape, starting out with 6 days a week is not a great idea. If you really do want to exercise 5 to 6 days a week, it's a good idea to start out with 10 to 20 minutes a day. Starting out slowly and then gradually increase the time, intensity, and frequency of your workouts. This will not only increase your chances of successfully adding regular exercise as a part of your lifestyle, but it will gradually build your strength and stamina and reduce the chance of injury. When you shop for clothes, not every outfit you try on is right for you. But when you find the perfect one, doesn't it make you feel great? The same is true for exercise. Not every activity you try, whether it's a weight circuit, a kickboxing class, or a hike through the woods, will fit you like a custom made suit. But when you find the workout that suits your current fitness level, your budget, and your personality, it feels fantastic. These are some affirmations to help you get started. And you can jot these down or maybe take a screenshot and jot them down later. But for the next 4 weeks, I am going to exercise 2 to 3 times a week for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. After 4 weeks, I will evaluate how I feel and make it a goal to work up to exercising 5 to 6 times a week for approximately 45 minutes to 60 minutes a day. I am ready to put myself at the top of my list of priorities and commit to making exercise part of my routine every week. I have the days and times of my workout scheduled on my calendar because it's important and non-negotiable. I can do this. Whatever your mindset is, whatever you think about, you bring about, right? How many times have you heard this? So if you can train yourself with affirmations, saying these affirmations every day around moving your body and exercise, chances are you will do it. Be sure to put your exercise schedule on your calendar. The best time to work out is when it works for you. Not everyone can exercise before work. So if that's the case, what does work for you? Map it out in detail. Does that mean it will work best to exercise right after work or after an early dinner or maybe during your lunch? There's a big difference between asking yourself, can I fit it in versus where can I fit it in? If it's important enough, you can find even 20 minutes, right? Of course. If you're like most people, exercise will become almost addictive within a short period of time, and you'll feel off when you don't work out. That's a great thing. Remember back to the session, I think it was the very first one I did, where we went through the exercises, think about your priorities and your goals and your why. This is a good time to revisit those goals if exercise is an area where you feel stuck. Let's look at some common roadblocks to fitness. If this is an area in which you need help, you're not alone. So you're going to want to stick around for this section. If you already have your exercise routine pretty dialed in, congratulations, that's awesome. You may learn something that you can take with you and help somebody else you know. It's not always easy to start being more active, but I'm here to help you, support you, and figure this out together. The top 3 roadblocks to fitness are usually time, not feeling like there's enough time in the day, or knowledge, not really sure what to do, or motivation, not sure why or how to get started. So let's start with time. If you struggle with finding the time to exercise, you may be surprised the simple ways to fit exercise into your day. You can choose to walk up the stairs instead of taking the elevator. You can walk to places that are within walking distance. Maybe park far away from the store and walk to the entrance. Set aside 1 block of time every day to be active. Decide on the best time to reserve 20 to 30 minutes a day to do something you enjoy. I love this concept. Replace less active blocks of time with active ones. Walk for half an hour instead of watching an extra half hour of TV or surfing the net or hanging on social media. Instead of sitting down to read a book, read while on the exercise bike or treadmill. Stand more while you're at work. If you have the option to get a standing desk at work, get it. And there are also some other awesome ways to eliminate, this usual long hours of sitting in a chair. Use a Swiss ball or a yoga ball as a chair at your desk. This will force you to engage your core throughout the day and challenge your balance. Think about your likes and dislikes when it comes to being active. This will help you to decide what you want to do and how much activity is right for you. Plan activities you enjoy. What are some activities that you like? Think about walking, indoor rock climbing, stand-up paddleboarding, canoeing, hiking, yoga, dancing, martial arts, fitness classes. Possibilities are endless. Remember, daily decisions over time make us who we are and who we want to become. If you're not sure what to do, start with what you like to do. Put on your favorite dance songs and move to the music. Do a yoga flow or a stretch class. There are tons of amazing teachers on YouTube for free. You could join a kickboxing gym or just go for a simple walk outside and add some variety to your movements. So I frequently hear this, I just don't feel motivated to exercise. Maybe you can relate to this. Think about it. What do you really want, and what do you think is holding you back from taking action? And that's actually a big question to even just sit with and journal about. What is your goal, and why is that important to you? Like the Nike slogan says, just do it. I believe it comes down to deciding that you're going to do it. The only way to avoid paralysis by analysis is to start with something. And I don't know if you're familiar with Mel Robbins. She's a favorite of mine, especially her talk on the 5-second rule. And no, it does not have to do with food falling on the floor. But if you just go to YouTube and search Mel Robbins 5-second rule, I'm sure you'll find this video. It's a wonderful, wonderful short talk, TED talk on the process of the mind and how we have a great idea, and then we'll just, if we don't act in 5 seconds, we'll actually talk ourselves out of it. So she has this method of counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just act. Like, don't think, just act. And that's her method. And actually I've adopted it and it works. So if you want to delve a little bit deeper, kind of get the science behind the brain and how we talk ourselves out of things and how to just get into action, I highly recommend taking a look at that video. And I'm just going to continue here. The truth is that if it's important enough, you'll find a way to do it. Instead of the voice in your head that gives you reasons not to do it, focus on the reasons why you can do it. Sometimes we get hung up with feeling self-conscious, and that could hold us back. The truth is, nearly everyone seems to be more worried about how they look and what they're doing, rather than they care how you look or how you're doing. So who cares, right? It goes without saying that it may be another story if the reason you don't feel motivated is because you feel run down and tired. If you know why you're tired or run down, addressing that as soon as possible would be the first step. And if you aren't sure of the cause, you may need to go see your doctor to ensure that your nutrient levels, hormone levels, thyroid, adrenal functions are within a normal range. Often clients have a big weight loss goal, and until they release a few pounds, they don't feel motivated to exercise. That is okay. So whether you work out at home or outdoors, just know that wherever you are right now is your starting point, and it's okay. It matters more where you are going than where you are. The key is to be consistent. If you're on track to losing 10 pounds or 100 pounds each day, you make the decision to exercise is a day closer to reaching your goals. You can start to see changes within 4 weeks if you're consistent. And if you're competitive or want extra support, you might enjoy having a friend to exercise with. This also helps with the accountability factor. Things to keep in mind with your fitness routine. Remember the FITT or FIT formula. The principle of overload states that you must exercise more than normal to build fitness. The principle of progression states that you should gradually increase your exercise in order to work toward your fitness goals. The FIT principle explains this. So F is for frequency. This refers to how often you'll be exercising. 3, 6 days a week, depending on your current fitness levels. The more consistent you are with your exercise, the stronger you'll get, and the easier it will be to lose weight and build stamina. I is for intensity, refers to your level of effort while working out. There is a big difference between just showing up and giving your workout 100% your effort. You'll see results quicker when you give it your all. Of course, there are days when your energy may not be as high, and in those instances, just giving 70% effort is better than no workout at all. And the first T is time. This refers to how long you're exercising. Generally, you'll want to aim for a minimum of 30 minutes and build up to 90 minutes for maximum results. Start where you are now and build from there. It's okay to start with 20 minutes if you're just getting back into a fitness routine, but don't go too easy on yourself either. And the second T is for type, refers to the kind of exercises you're doing. It's best to mix up your routine and incorporate a variety of workouts, including strength, cardio, and intervals. If you're just beginning, don't worry about this quite yet. Just get moving and with something that is doable for you. And then you can add variety in a couple weeks. Focus on your why if you start to talk yourself out of your workout. Tell yourself, do it anyway. This usually worked for me on those days I just didn't feel like exercising. I also love how I feel after I work out. I feel energized, I feel happy. So when I imagine how I will feel when I'm done, usually that's helpful too. It's important to listen to your body. If you're sick or you feel truly wiped out, it's better to rest and recharge so you can come back even stronger. Also, if you have an injury or any health condition, check with your doctor and use your best judgment before returning to your routine. Rest when you need to, not when you just want to. So other helpful motivators include fitness tracking devices and apps like Fitbit or Strava. These devices give you an estimate of calorie burned, your heart rate, steps taken, your sleep patterns, and more. They can be a great way to get real-time feedback on your fitness efforts, so it may be worth looking into. Personally, I like the Fitbit due to the lower cost, smaller size, and no monthly fees. The data that the gadget provides are all very comparable. You can also just get a simple pedometer that tracks your steps for around 15 bucks. Start your goal at 5,000 steps if you haven't been very active, and work your way up to 10,000 per day over the next few weeks. Stride lengths differ, of course, but 10,000 steps equals around 5 miles. Wearing a tracking device really makes you more aware of your activity level throughout the day, so you're more likely to do it often. Be sure to check with your doctor if you aren't sure what daily step goal is right for you. If you have been very sedentary, it may be more realistic to start with fewer than 5,000 steps per day. See what works best for you and then adjust from there. Once you're warmed up, experts recommend 3 different types of exercise for overall physical fitness: cardiovascular activity, strength conditioning, and flexibility training. These don't all have to be done during the same workout, but doing each on a regular basis will result in balanced fitness. This program assumes that you are at least at a beginner level of fitness with no health complications or contradictions for exercising. The best way to avoid problems is to prevent them. Here are some ways to prevent common minor injuries, sore muscles, or cramps. Increase your activity level, frequency, and intensity gradually. Drink plenty of fluids, especially water, before, during, and after being active. And warm up before doing every activity and cool down afterwards. And don't forget to seek the advice of your doctor for anything that you are not certain you're ready for or before beginning a new exercise program. Few things in life can match the euphoria you feel after a great workout. Your muscles are tired, you're worked up a serious sweat, and your mind is relaxed. And for that moment, you are free of stress and worry, and everything else feels amazing. So your homework for the week, if you're keeping up with these episodes, is decide which days and times you'll exercise for the next 2 weeks. Put it in your calendar as if it were an important appointment for you to attend. Determine the type of exercise you'll do during the next 2 weeks and how long the workouts will be. And then call an exercise buddy. Do you have somebody that can join you to help you be your accountability partner and also make it more fun? All right, thank you so much for joining me for today's episode on exercise and moving your body for maximum results. Again, I'm Rachel B. Kaplan. I look forward to hearing from you. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. Peace.